wanting to get high, not having money at all, nothing, but wanting to get high, and I seen a pill on the ground. And I picked the pill up, looked at it. To this day, I have no idea what it was. But it didn't matter because all I wanted to do was get high. So I took the pill, drank it, and was looking for the effects. That's insanity. That's what I want to deliver to all of you. That my drug addiction was vicious. To the extent that I would go times 4, 5, 6 days without eating. I wouldn't wash my body. My clothes would stick to me. There would be times that I'd defecate on myself. I'd wake up in my own vomit. I'd be bent over so long from doing heroin and different drugs and opiates that when I came up, I got knots in my back. I'd scratch myself, and for those who understand, every part of my body itched. I did not care, and I was reckless. And I can guarantee you this, that there is not an addict that's out there that could not relate to my story, because I was there. So, if I was there, which I was, and now I'm here, which I am, what happened? Why is it different for me? Why is my life any different? And that's what I hope to share. So that's why I want to go all the way back to second grade, and I want to give or share with you what went wrong with me, in hopes that everyone here tonight will be able to say, or be able to attack their mindset to where I was at that particular time. In second grade, from West Philadelphia, born and raised, that's right, from the playground. Y'all heard the song. That's right. Hey, how many of you heard of Will Smith? All right. Now, I'm from the same neighborhood as Will, but I never got a chance to meet him. So there I was, bebopping, second grade. And my dad was an entrepreneur and had a lot of businesses, and we moved from the city of brotherly love to the suburbs. And when I got into the second grade, I found out that I was the only black male in the school. The only other black person was my sister, my younger sister. So there I was, walking through school, and I already knew that I was different. And by show of hands, how many of you know how it feels to not fit in? To something. Yeah. And there I was, not fitting in. And I was told, hey, you walk funny. I do? Yeah, and you talk funny. I do? So I changed up my walk and I changed up my talk to fit in. And then when I go back to the city of Philadelphia and hang out with family members and friends and go on different events with the grandparents or whatever, and I hang out with my old buddies, they're like, what happened to you? And I'm like, what do you mean? You talk funny. I'm like, I do? Yeah, you sound like a white boy. I'm like, okay. So I switched up. I became like this chameleon, this person that always wanted to fit in. And that's what I did. So by the time I'm in the second grade, because we're in the suburbs, and they had this play. And let me tell you, it was fantastic. It was like this carnival-type circus atmosphere that the play or the assembly was going to be. And everybody was picking parts to be in the play. And I raised my hand for the first part, didn't get picked. I raised my hand for the second, all the way until there was one part left. One part left. And I raised my hand. I was hanging at the edge of the seat trying to get the part. And the teacher says, okay, you can have this part, Mr. James. And it was a part of the strong man. Yeah, and I'm like, yeah, I'm feeling this. And they gave me this Tarzan outfit. I was looking good. And I got this Tarzan outfit on, and my only thing that I had to do was come out and lift up these weights. And they were like, imitation weights and whatever, but she instructed me what to do. So I came out, and I practiced, and I lifted the weights over my head, and she told me that afterwards, they were going to applaud for me. And I'm like, yes, this is great. They're going to applaud for me. I'm finally going to fit in. So it was the day of the assembly. Family, friends, faculty, even the janitor was there. And there I was. And it was my turn. And I was the last person to go. And I came out, and I remember she said, once I lift those weights, they're going to clap and they're going to applaud for me. So I did. And I went up, like she instructed me to do, I lift the weights up over my head, and sure enough, they clapped. And it was like, yes. And I felt like this wind in my sail. You seen the Titanic? You remember? Okay. But I felt like this wind in my sail, and I felt accepted. I felt energized. I felt empowered. And she told me, all you got to do is you got to go back out around, and you're going to come back in like you did before. And only this time, you're going to lift the weights up, and they're going to applaud, and they're going to go off. And I'm like, yes, I can do that. So I go out, and I come back around. And when I come back through, when I come through the door, they're already applauding. I'm like, yes, this is great. So I go to lift up these weights. And I'm going to lift these weights up, girls. I'm going to lift them up over my head because they told me they were going to applaud for me. So I go to lift the weights up. And I'm excited. And I go down because I'm going to lift them up because I know they're going to keep applauding. So I go. And I go to lift them up and I couldn't move them. And instead of everybody applauding, what do you think happened? Yeah, they laughed at me. They switched the weights when I went around. And instead of them applauding, there were laughter. And instead of feeling empowered, I felt embarrassed. And instead of feeling inspired, I felt ashamed. And this little guy in here didn't know how to handle that. And he was hurt. And I realized that there's a little person in all of us that gets hurt sometimes. And we don't know how to deal with it. And I didn't know how to deal with it. I had no idea. So what I said was, let me ask you a question, just to see if you're paying attention. Not everybody was in here at the same time, but what was the first thing I said out of my mouth when I got introduced? Anybody? Whose choice is it? Yes, thank you. Whose choice is it? So here I was, and I made a choice. And that choice was this. I said, if anybody ever laughs at me or makes fun of me, I'm going to fight him. Who told me that? I told myself that. And I said, I'm going to make them the butt of the joke. I'm going to get people first. I actually became a bully. I'm going to get people first before they get me. Because I didn't like the feeling of being uncomfortable, not fitting in, and hurting inside. So how I coped with this situation was lashing out. And as I lashed out, it became my norm. Okay, so I get to the 4th grade. The teacher says, Mr. James, I need you to come up and read in front of the class, just like other students have done. So I said, yes, I can do that. And I come up and I open the book and I start reading. And as I started to read, I got past some of those 4-letter words because I got to the bigger words and I started to, and I'm like, oh, okay. And I started having trouble with the pronunciation of words. And I started to stammer and stutter, and all of a sudden I heard Snickers. I I looked up over the book. Now I'm sweating in my hands and my forehead's sweating. And I'm like, who's laughing at me? So I looked up over the book to see what my classmates. Now some of them were laughing. And I took that book, I slammed it shut. I slammed it on the desk. And I went back to my seat. And I said to myself, I hate reading. Whose choice is it? So I go and I sit down, and the teacher says to me, Mr. James, get back up. I need you to read. I said, I will not. Then I verbalized it. I hate reading. And I crossed my arms. And I need to share something with all of you. I did not pick up a book to read well into my adult years. So how did I get through school? I cheated. And I became a master cheat. Now, could I have made a different choice? Sure. Now, we're going somewhere with this. Because in second grade, whose choice is it? They laughed at me. I lashed out. In fourth grade, whose choice is it? I said, I hate reading. By the time I got to college, because I did go to college, my professor in my second year of college calls me out and says, Mr. James, I need to speak to you. And I was civil. I was respectful. She says, can you come after class? I said, I can. And I sat down with her, and she said to me, and it was like she had this look like something was criminal. And she was looking at me, and she said, how did you get this far? And I said to her, well, what are you talking about? She said, you cannot even structure a sentence. And you certainly can't spell. I said, I can spell in my defense. She says, well, can you do me a favor? Can you spell the word friend? I said, I can spell friend. She says, well, please spell it for me. I said, F-R-E-I-N-D. And she dropped her head. And guess what I did? I made another choice. Because I knew that at that point I had spelled it wrong. And I said, I'm in college, might as well go hang out with the fraternity guys, let me party, and, I was already from 7th grade, like I shared with you, had substances up in me. Now I was on the fast track. Because it was party central. And everybody I started associated with party. And I got on this slippery slope. Okay. So there I was. Flunked out. On the streets, doing what they say, me. But I just want to make sure that we're all getting this. I need a volunteer. Bryce, come on up. You're already up here, so let's let you. I like your name. I like what you got going on. And he said he's in school. You're in school right now, Bryce? Yeah. Okay, come on up here. What school you go to, Bryce? Central York High School. Y'all ain't in the building? All right, so here it is. Bryce goes to Central York High School. Now, this is an example, this is an analogy so that everyone can get this point. Bryce, it is the sole responsibility of 100 people to share with you something about yourself. Matter of fact, they're lined up all the way out to the parking lot. Okay. Now, the first person comes up to you, Bryce, and says, how you doing? I think you're a pretty nice guy. Wow, that was nice. So then, the second, third, fourth, fifth person, all are saying something nice to you. Complimenting. Wow, okay. So here comes the sixth person and says, Bryce, I think you're a well-dressed young man, and I think you have a bright future. Wow, that's nice. Okay, all right. So here comes 33rd person.